Okay.
The river flows, gliding here and rushing there, rolling on through the plains and eddying around the rock, creating whirlpools of various sizes, shapes, and colors. The whirlpools create centers deep or shallow, and yet the centers think the whirlpools rotate around them. The centers claim the whirlpools as their own. This is me, mine, and myself. And they want their whirlpools to be deeper and faster. Each center contending to be better than others, dancing with some and jostling with others. And yet, all of them secretly wonder what will happen to me when my whirlpool stops spinning. The river smiles knowingly and the river flows.
Thank you, Manju. Thank you. Very nice. Any questions or comments? Or what is your impression? No right or wrong answer. Whatever is your impression is okay.
Hi Jay, I'm Aruna here.
Yes, Aruna.
Yeah, so now that when we read it again, what I visualize this is that maybe the whirlpool is a mix of so many situations, and it just so happens that an individual gets surrounded by those situations as per, if we call it as karma, and it's the so that individual becomes the center of those situations and life happenings. And whirlpool could be
Yes.
equivalent to the life happening to that individual, the center. And and the center becomes me. And the centers are competing with
Yes.
every individual.
Yes. Yes. Very, very, very well stated, Aruna. The centers are these egos. And the egos in yoga practice, the egos are not the real self. In Advaita Vedanta or in yoga practice, the egos, we let me put it this way. Ego is a seeming self, but not the real self. And the ego is as much of an object as the physical body or any other phenomena. And yet, the ego thinks that everything revolves around me. This is me. This is my name. This is my body. This is my friend. This is my family. This is my money. This is my title. And I feel good when others recognize me, when I feel bad, when I lose something. All of this me is not the real self. In yoga, in yogic view, the egos are not the real self. And it is kind of a reflected, or as you said, conditioned, or conditions produce such egos and think that everything is about the egos, around the egos. And the biggest fear that we all of us have is the fear of death. All our fears, small, medium, or large, are based on this root fear of death. And in anyway, the yogic view, it is like the center thinking what will happen to me when the whirlpool stops. Yes. And so this is one way of understanding the process of beginning and ending. In the stream, where the conditions, certain conditions produce these egos, and somehow egos then think that it is all they're doing, and they're worrying, and they're terrified of not being there. Any questions or comments?
Jay,
Jay,
when
what
you are
does the river signify here?
The river, the knowing river signifies all of existence.
Okay.
We've talked about Satchit Ananda, the existence, that is consciousness, and unlimited existence and consciousness is a river.
So is it like in the Advaita philosophy, we can call this center thinking everything is me, is Maya, Maya?
Yeah, it is. It is. You can definitely think, or you can think of it that way. Yes. The center is formed by the conditions, and yet the center thinks that I formed the conditions, or the conditions are around me, is definitely a false sense, and you can say that is Maya. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
while you were explaining, Jay, Purnima was saying that एकदम सही आदमी को पढ़ने को बोला.
What is what does that mean, Manjit?
She was correlating everything with me actually. I am like that.
Sorry, Purnima, is
Purnima.
it? Oh, she's okay.
She was
Nice.
saying Jaya chose the correct person to read this one because you are like that.
I see. I see. Nice. Thank you, Purnima.
Actually, every wife thinks like that about their
Every
husbands.
That's a good one. That is good. Other comments or questions? In yoga practice, as we are about to, when I say step back and watch, and stepping back is in the context of the river, as in things are happening and it is appearing. Conditions are causing things to appear, and you kind of step back and you watch, and we have this capacity that provides completely different perspective and a framework to deal with whatever is happening. I'm not saying that we should stop feeling things. That's not at all what I'm saying, right? But if we are overwhelmed, especially when we are feeling negative, when we are feeling positive, we are all joyful, feeling good. We don't really need such perspectives. We are okay. We are having fun. You have fun. But when you are facing difficulties and it's overwhelming, we might want to remember that there is a different perspective. And that can perhaps help us. And that's the point of the block. And with that, let us begin again. Three deep breaths. Becoming a witness of the sensations around your chest. There is no right way to feel. Pleasant or unpleasant, not neutral. Simply observing what is flowing. And things are always changing. Things are always in a flow. Everything is moving, everything is vibrating. Even when we think something is solid, it is still moving, vibrating. Such is the nature of energy to move. Palms to the heart center. Namaskara Mudra. Dedicating this practice and the benefits from the practice to someone that you love and respect. Living on. Chin to the chest. Opening your eyes. Inhale. Arms up. Pressing the palms. Looking up. Exhaling. Arms coming down. Looking down. Inhaling up. exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. One last round. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Release. Today, we'll approach few postures that would help with general back pain. Some of us might be struggling with back pain. This is to gently pay attention to strengthen or at least get some relief. Generally a good practice. Come up to standing. Front of the mat, taadasana. Namaskar mudra. 3 rounds of Surya Namaskara begin. being present for the practice. Not out of habit. After completing Sukhasana, normal cross-leg posture, shoulders relaxed, elbows by the sides of your body, palms facing up, eyes softly closed. Rest your awareness on your chest. Watching the breath normalizing on its own. Take a deep breath, exhale. Gently open your eyes. We'll have a gentle practice to pay attention to the muscles, especially sore muscles on our back. Arms up, parallel to each other, reaching for the ceiling. Palms facing the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release arms. Paying attention to the experience, pleasant or unpleasant, is the practice. Arms up, parallel to each other, palms facing front. Inhale, reach up. Exhaling, bending forward as much as you can, palms down, head down. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release your arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Right arm, stretch the right arm toward the right wall. Right arm toward the right wall and place the right palm down on the mat. Left arm up toward the ceiling. Keep the left arm behind your left ear as you bend toward the right wall. Five. Relax your left hip. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhaling, release. Take a deep breath. Stretch the left arm toward the left wall. Place the left palm on the mat. Right arm up toward the ceiling. Exhaling, bending toward the left wall. You can bend your left elbow comfortably so. Even if it doesn't reach the ground, it's okay to bend the left elbow. Keep the right arm behind the right ear. 5, 4. Relax your right hip. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling up. Exhaling, release. Take a deep breath. Take your left hand to the right knee, right arm wrapping your back behind you. Inhaling, straighten up your spine. Exhaling, twisting to the right. Take your right shoulder toward the back wall. The left shoulder toward your right knee. Turn your head and look over the right shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling center. Release. Take a deep breath. Take your right hand to the left knee, left arm wrapping around your back. Inhale, straightening up the spine. Exhaling, take your left shoulder toward the back wall, right shoulder toward the left knee. Turn your head, look over the left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling center. Relax. Take a deep breath, exhale. Lying down on your stomach. Stack your hands, right cheek on stacked hands. Separate your legs comfortably, or even outside the mat is fine. And place the toes either pointing away or toward the back wall, depending on what is relaxing your lower back. And watch the breath. Makarasana is a relaxing posture. Crocodile posture. Your abdomen and chest are pressing against the mat. And you might more expansion on your back. Take a deep exhale. Bring your feet together. Toes pointing to the back. Bring your chin up, chest up, and make a bridge hands and rest your chin on your hands. Elbows down on the mat. Make a bridge up. If you you can look at me if you're not understanding what I'm saying. Elbows down, make a tripod with your belly and your elbows, and your chin is placed like this. Chin is on top of your hands, elbows giving you the support. Toes pointing to the back. This is another version of Makarasana. 2, 1. Chin down on the mat. Bring the elbows down, forearms parallel to each other. Forearms parallel to each other. Lie down flat first. Take a deep breath. Now chin up, head up, chest up. Bring the elbows closer to your chest. Your forearms are down on the mat. It is like Bhujanga, except your forearms are down, elbows down. 5. Bhujangasana, except with your forearms and elbows down. 4. You should feel the posture, a gentle loading on your lower back. 3, 2, 1. Chin down, Makarasana. Watch your breath. Makarasana. Relax. Now let us practice Bhujangasana. Bring the legs together, toes pointing back. Palms by the side of the chest, elbows close to the body, chin down first. You're not take the support of your palms, but you don't have to press your palms and straighten the elbow. Keep the elbows bent, inhaling, chin up, head up, chest up, keep the elbows bent. Don't press and straighten up. Simply press the palms, chin up, head up, chest up, elbows pointing to the back wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Makarasana. Take a deep breath, exhale. Come to cat posture. Inhaling, look up, spine down. Exhaling, look down, spine up. 4 more rounds. After completing 5 rounds, neutral posture, take a deep breath. Place the elbows down where the palms are. So gently get your forehead down for a bit. Rest your forehead if you can. Anahatasana variation 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the forehead off the mat. Tuck your toes in. Raise your seat bones up as much as you can. Straightening up the knees, standing on your toes, straightening up the knees, taking your seat bones toward the ceiling. The forehead is not resting on the mat. Your head is hanging loose. Walk forward if you need to, a bit, to lift your seat bones further up. Your head is hanging loose. You're not placing the head on the mat. Shishulasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk back, knees down, Vajrasana. If Vajrasana is very difficult, you can go to Sukhasana. Others, knees together, big toes together, heels separated, spine up, shoulders relaxed, back of your hands on the thighs, palms facing up. Vajrasana. Place the palms in front of you on the mat. Separate your knees and take forward bend. Take your head down to the mat. Separate your knees as comfortably wide as you need to take the forehead down. And if the forehead is not reaching the mat, make tight fists. Stack your tight fists and land your forehead. Relax. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cat posture. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk your palms toward your feet. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Release your arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Feet hip width apart. Arms up. Press the palms, interlacing fingers. With your feet rooting to the mat, take the hands toward the ceiling. Reaching up. You're still looking to the front. Your hands are reaching up. You can feel the stretch on the sides of your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release your arms. Take a deep breath, exhale. Arms up, pressing the palms, interlacing fingers, reaching up towards the ceiling. Move your hips gently forward and take your arms just a bit back, not too far back, just a bit back, as you can feel the posture on your back also. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling center, exhaling, release arms. Take a deep breath. Hands on the waist. Feet hip width apart. Inhale center. Exhaling, halfway bending forward. Bend the knees. Enough. Bending forward. Bend knees so you can keep your back straight without your lumbar spine bending. Keeping your spine in its normal bend. Now, stretch your arms sides parallel to the ground. Down. The sides, not lifting the arms up center to the sides, to the sides. Two, one. Hands on the waist. Inhaling, come up. Release your arms. Lie down on your back. Legs together, feet relaxed, arms close to the body, palms facing down. Bend your knees, feet flat. This itself can be giving relief to your back. Feet hip width apart. Let's practice Sethubandha sarvangasana. Inhaling, hips up as best as you can. If you need support of your lower back or glutes, you can slide your arms underneath and place your palms on your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release the hips down. Keep the knees bent. Hug your right knee. You can keep the left knee bent. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the right knee. Hug the left knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left knee. Hug both knees. Pavanamuktasana. 5, 3, 2, 1. Release the knees, feet flat, knees bent. Spread your arms, shoulder height. Bring the soles of your feet together and allow the knees to fall to the sides. Supta Baddha Konasana. No aggression. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the knees together and walk your feet away from each other toward the edges of the mat. Even perhaps past the edges of the mat if you are flexible. 5. Knees together, but feet walking away from each other. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly walk your feet together. Take your right leg over the left knee, and if you can, hook your right foot underneath the left calf. You can do leg over the left knee crossed. Next exhalation, take your knees toward your left side and look over the right shoulder. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center. Keep the knees exactly as they are. And next exhalation, take your knees toward your right side and look over the left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center. Uncross your right leg. Now cross your left leg over the right knee. And if you are able to, hook the left foot underneath the right calf muscle. Inhale, exhaling, taking the knees toward your right side and look over the left shoulder. No aggression. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center. And take the knees to the left side. Look over the right shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees to the center. Uncross your leg and release the legs. Deep breath, exhale. Bring the knees to the chest and grab your right big toe with your right hand, left big toe with the left hand. You can grab them from inside your legs. And now get your soles of your feet to point toward the ceiling. Anandabalasana. And you can gently press the knees down toward the mat on the sides. Bend the knees and bring the knees down toward the mat. 5. You would have seen children playing like this, young children, babies. Anandabalasana. 3, 2, 1. And release the legs. Make any final movements necessary or you feel necessary before surrendering in Shavasana. Resting your awareness around your chest. Simply being open. Open to allow whatever the flow happens to be. Relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jen, come to sitting. Take your time. Taking your hands back, inhaling, growing tall, exhaling, bending forward, thanking the earth. Inhaling, rubbing your palms, rigorously generating heat. Massaging your eyes, gently blinking your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you all so much for giving me this privilege. Have a good evening, good day ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, today's session reminded me of Keval Dham sessions. Kevala Dhama we went to this year beginning. So all sessions
Nice.
were these sessions.
Like, nice, nice. Yeah, gentle and very meditative. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jay.
Bye. Bye.